So here we have already done up to the program priority 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we are going to see the another part that is called as a depends on methods. Depends on methods is the thing. You want to keep one method as a primary parent method. And from that parent method, you can use another method as a follow. For example, here instead of the priority, you are giving the depends on methods. Okay. Here you are instead of giving the priority, you want to give the depends on methods. Either you can depend upon this method, otherwise, yeah, higher secondary school, otherwise a college, anything else. You want to give one parent method, from the parent method you want to copy another method. For example, here you are giving depends on methods equal to this capital A. And then here you are giving depends on methods equal to that capital B. This will run first as per the alphabetic order, and after that it will goes to there. It will runs next, and then it will runs here. Okay, by the way of giving here depends on method A and B. Depends on methods, it indicates that it's depend upon this method, it's depend upon this method. Like that. For example, in the case, if you writing that I want to inspect this marker brand is available, then I want to open it and I want to inspect. If the brand itself not available, then I don't want to inspect this. So in a web page, if the logo is available, so I will start that testing. Like that, you want to think means that feature, how you can able to apply in the TestNG, this is the way. So you want to give here the first test as a logo test. Boolean logo equal to driver dot find element by dot id dot is displayed. The answer will come as a true. Then this case will runs first. And after that, here you can give here as a send keys as a username. Username send keys like Chandru, like that you can give. Here the password you can give. Okay. So by this way, you can run all the method by step. First, this method if runs fast, then this method will run. If this method, the logo itself not run correctly, then this method will not run there. This method will also not run. If this method runs fast and then this method case is fail, then this method will not run. This method will be skipped. Due to this above method is fail. That's why this method is not fast. I'll show you as an example now. See here the title test was done. Okay, here the URL test was done. And here the send keys, we send the one message, and then from there we type Chandru, Radhakrishnan and everything. Okay. So for that, I want to type the URL first. Okay. From there, here the web driver is not there. So I'm commanding this line. I'm commanding this line also. And this line also. And I'm going to use Edge browser. So by this Edge browser, the WebDriver driver, I declared top side, and then here the before shoot is there. This is also an annotation. I will show you later. Okay, I will tell you later. Now, here the URL is there. By the way of URL, driver.get URL, the URL will be open, and then the URL test will be done, and then the title test will be done. By this address, the send keys that Chandru will be typed. Okay. Since we right click it and then we can run it. Now 3 cases will be run and then driver.close also will be done. There's something problem is there. See here, the invalid exception is there, and then B URL runs, and then A title is runs, and then C send keys is not run. Okay. Due to invalid exception is there. Here, the one is missing. Okay. I have written one, and then if we run once again, then in all it will run. So Chandra is typed Radhakrishnan and email also typed. Now our all the test cases was run correctly. Whenever you want to see the output, you don't want to go inside here. You want to go inside here. Here only the first case runs, the A title, the B URL, the C URL. Okay. Here it is ordered correctly. If this order was cut and given in the last area also, then also it will runs the A title only. Okay, as per our alphabetic order, the A title will runs first, and then the B URL, and then the C send keys. That's the way it will run. Okay, and here is the username and the other question and everything. Okay, and then we are going to give the depends on methods means first I want to give here depends on methods equal to single quotes. Here I want to write a title. Okay, I think it is double quotes. Sorry. Okay. The way you write here as an A title, then this case will run first, and then this case will runs again. Okay. This depends on methods. We copy and then here you can give this A title also, as well as you can give the B URL also. Anything else you can give. இப்போ இந்த கேஸ் ஃபெயிலியர் ஆச்சுன்னா இந்த கேஸ் உங்களுக்கு ரன் ஆகாது. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் நடுவில் இருக்கிறது கூட இப்போ மேலே ஃபெயில் ஆச்சுன்னா நெக்ஸ்ட் இருக்கிறது ரன் ஆகாது. அதாவது செகண்ட்ல வேலை செய்யறவங்க அது For example, what the notice is asking means what is the use of here giving the name lesson depends on methods B URL. By the way of giving here the depends on methods, we can able to identify that this particularly, if this case was failure, this 2 is not run. If we are depending this C send keys with the name as the top side, and then here also. And then we comment this, okay. Only one URL, only this will run. This will not run, no. This should be skipped. So as per the command, now this will run and this will fail. So this location is wrong. So this will fail. And due to this test case will also not run. So because this case is failed, so this case will also not run. Okay, this is our way. For depends on method, this is the use. Okay. So then now we want to know about what is the use of this before shoot. Okay.
तो सिस्टम डॉट आउटर प्रिंट एलन में जो आपने यूआरएल लिया है उसमें प्लस यूआरएल भी लिया है, नीचे भी सिलेक्ट कुछ लिया है ना, प्लस सिलेक्ट लिया है, टाइटल प्लस टाइटल लिया है,
ए प्लस करेगा तो देखो अपने एक ही कोई भी सिस्टम डॉट आउट डॉट करेगा, हियर सीधा वो यूआरएल ऐसा लिखा तो खाली वो यूआरएल रन होगा। हाँ, इसमें काले दिखाने के लिए दिस यूआरएल इस कॉलन ऐसा करके एक यूआरएल आने के लिए ऐसा दिया। प्लस क्यों क्यों तो ये मिला के इसको ये मैसेज मिला के वो आना चाहिए। तो पे ये डबल कोट्स में हम लोग देगा दिस यूआरएल इज, फिर डबल कोट्स में फिर प्लस यूआरएल ऐसा लिखा तो थोड़ा डिफरेंशिएट करने के लिए बस, ठीक है। खाली ये डिफरेंशिएट करने के लिए हमने ऐसा दिया। सो अभी एट बिफोर शूट क्या होता है अभी देखेंगे। जो भी टेस्ट हम लोग रन करने समय इधर क्या आ रहा है, इधर टाइमिंग आ रहा है। एक टाइटल टेस्ट को 2.042 सेकेंड्स हो गया, एक यूआरएल टेस्ट को 2.071 सेकेंड्स हो गया, ये जो सेंड की हमने टाइप किया उसका 6.427 सेकेंड्स हो गया, तो सब कुछ मिला के 10.54 सेकेंड्स हो गया। तो इसमें क्या पता चल रहा है, जितना भी टेस्ट केस एक टेस्ट केस को अलग अलग टाइम आ रहा है, तो हमने ये ब्राउजर खोल रहा हूं ना, उसका टाइमिंग नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि तो कभी भी ये ब्राउजर पहले खोलने समय ऐसा 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 रनिंग होता है, तो वो समय हम लोग नहीं चाहिए। खाली जो यूजर नेम टाइप हो रहा है ना, हाँ यूजर नेम में टाइप हो रहा है ना, वी वांट टू नो फर्स्ट थिंग द टेक्स्ट बॉक्स and inside how many seconds it takes to type inside a text. That the thing we want to know it. Right? We don't want to know the browser taking for opening. That timing we know it. So if we give the A title inside the A title, you want to give web driver equal to new edge driver, like that you give means, then this browsing timing will be calculated in that method. So we don't need that kind of activities. So for that, in the TestNG, they have mentioned a separate view that is called as an STCM. STCM. S means should. T for test. C for class. M for method. STCM. S for should, T for test, C for class, M for method. Okay. This is the way at before should. At before test. At before class. At before method. So here the STCM stands. Okay. The way after knowing this, we can have an idea that these four characters, the should comes first, and then the test comes first, and then the class comes first, and then method comes next. Okay. We here the priority and depends on methods are the sequence, how it will one run. The way here also we can give here if you give the before should one time and then the before test second time, then this will run first and then this will run second. If you not given the if you not given the if you not given this before test here, no problem. Only you give before should, then also no problem. But the order is that if you give before shoot and before test means, then the before shoot will run first and then before test will run first. If you not give this before shoot, you give only before test, then it will run only once. You give both means then this is a sequence that this will run first and then this will second. That is the way I have already told you STCM. This is the sequence that it will run. Okay. Why we are giving this before should null? This is for before writing whatever things. For example, the username what we have typed inside that text box, this timing will be we got it separately. Okay, and we need to know the performance testing inside the time taken for the to type a text. Okay, we don't need for timing like scrolling and then scroll up, scroll down. That and we don't need. So for that, we can use this before should, before test, before class, before method. In those commands. For example, here you are given that web driver, new edge driver. Here in this command, you are given this scroll up and scroll down. In this command, you given that logo test. In the command, you are given that start time. Like that, you can give these are all activities, unnecessary activities. We don't need like it is like a input message. These are all, if you check or not check, it's not a matter. The web page which will have like a username, like a password, like clicking a login button. These are the important things we want to notify the timings. So for these are all the things you want to give in the test. Test can be able to be repeated anywhere else and in so many times. But these before should, before test, before class, before method, we don't want to repeat it again. Only once we want to give them in the class. That is enough. The purpose the before should be used means That is called the driver equal to new edge driver. That's all. And the URL we want to paste means we can able to use the we are able to paste the URL. Here we are able to paste the URL. That is the purpose we use the before should. Okay. And at last, the after shoot. The after shoot here. Here, what is the purpose? The driver dot close will be used. Otherwise, driver dot queue will be used. Okay. What are the test steps is there? For example, the prerequisites. The prerequisites will be done in the before shoots and before everything, before annotations. In the after annotations, here this is the after shoot. Okay. Here the after shoot will comes like MCTS. STCM will be reversed. MCTS. M for method, C for shoot, C for class, T for test, C for shoot. So don't forget these letters. This is very useful for you. Before shoot will run first, before test will run next, before class, before method. And then while going to the after, it is opposite. Okay. After method, after class, after test, after shoot. Okay. Always it will start with yes and then it will end with yes. Okay. So these are the 9 annotations inside the test sheet. Okay. At before shoot, at before test, at before class, at before method, and then at after class, at after method, at after class, at after test, at after shoot. There are 8 came, and then at the test is a one of the annotation. 9. Okay. So now I will run this. Only Chandra will be typed. The balance case will be skipped. See, here the case is skipped. Why this case is skipped? Because here only 2 cases is in the run mode. This C send keys is depend upon this method. This method here, this is case is correct and this is fail. So this overall method will run only this up to this only. Okay, and the balance it will not run.
That is skipped.
That was skipped. It is not skipped, it is failure. This only the above thing here only is skipped. Okay. So from my side, what I'm trying to say is the 9 annotations I explained, and then the depends on methods also I explained you. After running the program here, you want to go to the test output. You want to do a right click. Okay, do right click and then refresh it. After doing a refresh, the command, you want to click on this test output and then click on this index.html. Here all the failed cases and negative positive cases, everything will be there. Skipped cases will be there, everything will be there. Here only the index.html you want to click. And this report will be passed to the client. Okay, this is the TestNG report. This report will be passed to the client. This is a case was skipped. Okay, it will show. And here the C send keys is one of the test case it was run. Here the XML file is there. You want to copy this XML file. And go to the here the testng.xml is there. If the testng.xml was not came, you want to go to the project, and then right click it, and then when the TestNG is there, in the TestNG you want to do convert to TestNG. After doing this convert to TestNG, it will shows the testng.xml. Okay, here you simply do Control A and remove it, and then you paste what you have copied it. Okay, here the TestNG is the package name, and this is the class name. Inside this package, and this is the class name. Okay, here without going to the coding, here this is a coding. In this coding, you want to change the. In this coding, you want to change. Want to change this input. You can able to change. How you can change? By the way of giving here as a parameterization. Parameters. So inside this name, you want to give like you name or anything else. Okay. What you giving here, this name should be there in the program. Okay. In here in the double quotes, if you giving here as a Chandru, this will type inside the text box. Okay. This you name will be want to be called there.
Notation है.
Huh?
Unique notation है.
Maybe annotation. This also, yeah, at parameters is also one of the annotation. Okay. Here you want to give the same name. That you name. Okay. Here you want to give that string.
mostly
Frontend.
parameters.
By the string user, this will be given as a user. The first see here, this uname will be called by that uname. Okay, and this user will call by this user. And here, this two want to give. If we run from the XML file, then Chandru will be typed there. Okay. All the things was running correctly. The parameters is the one of the annotation. We don't want to go inside the program. We don't want to change the input. We can able to change from the XML file itself. From the XML file, we can able to change the parameter. That is called as a parameter name uname.
இது  Direct. இது  Direct. இது  Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Direct. இது   Dir
there are 1,000 lines of code. You can't able to search where is the input there, where in that input what we want to change. Here only 10 lines of code is there. So you want to change the username, you can able to change from here. You can give it as a fita. So it will reduce the time. By the way of negative case, any positive case is there, you can change here and then you can run this field. That's all. Now you understand what's the purpose, the parameters is there. So the 10 annotations are there. The 10 annotations is very important. All the things and the priority and then depends on methods. Okay. Parameters. Parameters is also one of the annotation. So 9 TestNG, yeah, that's all. Parameters.
और भी 10 अभी और 8
RB मतलब total 13 annotations था. At listener एक annotation है, at retry ऐसा एक annotation है. बहुत पढ़ के कंफ्यूज नहीं होना चाहिए. ठीक है, हम लोग 10 पढ़ के उसमें क्लियर हुआ तो चलेगा. ओके, लिसनर रीट्राई अगर वो मेरा नोट्स पे है, अब लोग पढ़ के आने दो, मैं मंडे सिखाएंगे. ठीक है, बट द पोर्शन एज पर आवर सिलेबस इज अप टू 10 ओनली. ओके, इफ यू नीड द 3 annotations, I will teach you. Okay, I will give the notes, see the notes very clearly, and then this XML file, how it's there, you want to copy there and then you want to paste it here. All this recording is there. Okay. So here, any doubt is there?
Annotation is all.
Annotation list होगा, TestNG होगा,
Yeah, no.
TestNG மட்டும் होगा. Cucumber இருக்கு, Java இருக்கு. So from Monday onwards, I will start Cucumber. Monday, I will revise the TestNG fully, and then if you need that extra annotations will be taken, and that's all. TestNG will be finished. Now tell me here, what is the purpose of at before annotations? Yeah,
Yes.
What is the use of?
what's the use of before annotations?
Yes.
STCM, okay, STCM. Should test class methods, okay. What is the use of this at before annotations? At before annotations, why we are using the at before annotations?
We want to run any code before anything.
Correct. That's the purpose we are using the before STCM. This is the way. This here only we will declare the driver.get or any browser we need. It means we will introduce in the before annotations. Okay, and then active test. What is the purpose of active test?
Priority.
Priority. Active test is one of the main method. We can run 2 or 3 methods also. While the give we can give priority 0, 1, 2, 3. Otherwise depends on methods. otherwise alphabetic name as a name. The parameters.
XML ನಡುವಿನ ಹೋಗಿ
In the XML, we can able to change the inputs. It is the way of giving the inputs. It may change the class name, package name will be given from the output from the TestNG reports generation. This is the TestNG report generation. From there, you want to copy this XML file. You want to copy this XML file and then you want to paste it in the XML file here. And there you want to introduce this parameter, and then you can able to change the name value. This value will be typed inside the text. Okay. What is the use of this MCTS after MCTS?
quite close.
Close cute. Okay. These are the uses of this after notations and then before notations and then after test and then parameters. Okay. Be this much you will learn very well. This is enough. Okay, this will be in as per our syllabus, and then these are the questions will be taken in the interviews also. Beyond this, they will not ask too much. But I have an idea about that. At listener, it's a topic name, and then at retry. What is the use of this at listener and then at retry? At listener and then at group of test case. At group. This at group will run if you are writing this skip test. If you are writing this test at a test 5 or 10 or 15, you write it written. Okay. If you want to skip anything else, you can able to give the command as enable equal to false. If you give like this, the test case will be skip. We have given this command here, no? We can able to remove this command, and then we can give here as an enabled equal to false. So while we're giving this command, this will not be run. While we're running all the command,
डबल स्लैश देके भी नहीं रन होगा.
कंट कर सकते हैं, ऐसा स्किप भी कर सकते हैं, कैसा करना है कर सकते हैं, मुश्किल नहीं. इसमें रन नहीं हुआ. क्यों रन नहीं हुआ? क्योंकि जो एक केस को हम लोग स्किप किया और दूसरा हम लोग इधर यू नेम यूज किया, पैरामीटर सेशन यूज किया ना, इसकी वजह से उन्होंने रन नहीं किया. हम लोग इधर जाके रन करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. ऐसे इधर मैंने एक इनपुट दिया ना, 2 इनपुट दे सकते हैं. ठीक है. इधर मैंने यू नेम दिया ना, नीचे पास पी नेम देना चाहिए बस. अगर पी नेम दे रहे तो वो जैसा हो ऐसा रन होगा. ठीक है. देखो पूरा रन होगी तो ये ग्रीन कलर आएगा. ठीक है. इधर वो रन है, वो केस इधर को इनने मिला ही नहीं. हम लोग 3 केस रन किया ना, अभी 3 केस किया. इसमें ये एनेबल इक्वल टू फॉल्स किया तो वो केस स्किप कर दिया हम लोग. ठीक है. वो रन करेगा नहीं. ये 2 केस रन किया, 2 केस पास है. समझ गया? तो हम लोग ज्यादा पढ़ गया, प्रैक्टिस करो, आने तो पूरा भूल जाएगा. So practice makes a perfect man. So keeps on practice by yourself. Is there any doubt?
प्रायोरिटी एनेबल वो एक साथ भी दे सकते हैं.
हाँ, priority enable equal to false. ऐसे भी दे सकते हैं. This priority 2 will be skipped and then this priority 1 and then priority 3 will be run. See here. Here start the bike, first gear, third gear only. The second gear is not here. You can able to see here. So when you're coming on Monday, you want to do one program with the priority one and then depends on methods one, and then in the XML file you want to give the parameters. It want to, from the parameters you run means then it want to run. So 3 class should you want to write. Okay, the username password, same program you written of all the 3 classes. Okay, and then you give priority wise run in the first program, and then depends on others in the second program, and then the third program you want to run with the XML file. You go to the XML file, you right click it and then run means then you want to run with all the cases. Okay, so far here I finishing the class.
बट वो आप कुछ लिसन
Listener retry.
अच्छा वो 13 में आता है क्या?
Oh, 13 में
10 हो गए हमारे.
10 हो गया ना.
अच्छा वो बिफोर में एसटीसी
4 हो गया ना.
एंड फिर आफ्टर में 4 एंड देन टेस्ट एंड पैरामीटर.
हाँ, ये 10 हो गया. एट लिसनर एट रिट्री अलग अलग है, एट ग्रुप अलग है.
ये नॉर्मली यूज नहीं होते हैं.
या नॉर्मली यूज नहीं होता, अलग ऐसा नहीं है. ये एक की 6 महीने एक्सपीरियंस वाला ये यूज कर सकता है. ओके, वो उतना जो टेंशन भी नहीं. ये एट लिसनर ये क्या करता है, ये कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है, ये तो वॉच करता है एक क्लास को. जो भी देखो, जैसा भी एक लिसनर है, इधर एक हम लोग एक लिसनर बन गए. इधर आके एट लिसनर बोल के एक क्लास को इधर हम लोग क्लास को वॉच करने के लिए दे दिए. ये देने के बाद ये क्या करता है, it will listen the overall place of starts to end. It will listen the class. It will listen the class, and then when the case runs correctly, and then when the case is skipped, when the case starts, all the things it will listen, and then it will throw a message that I will show you now. So here is a listener. Here on test failure is the only one listener. You want to write more listener means you can able to write it. Example I am trying to say is, here the had to override one method is there. Okay, here the I test listener was called. Okay, this I test listener will be called here also. This class was given this class name. This class name was called here, and here was this was watched, and here the before method is there, and then after method is there, and then after test is also there, and then retry is also there. What is retry? What is the meaning of this retry? This फिर से करना. जैसा एक टेस्ट केस को फेल हो गया, वो फेल होने के बाद वो जो रीट्रे का अंदर जाएगा, रीट्रे का अंदर जाके इसमें जो मेथड दिया है,
क्या अपने आप फोल्डर बनते हैं क्या?
हाँ
अपने आप बनते हैं?
अपना मंत्र मतलब
मतलब फॉर एग्जांपल कोई हमको रीट्राई कर, आपने फिर से बनाया वो रीट्राई के लिए
हाँ
अलग से क्लास बनाया है?
अलग से हाँ. If you want to write something else in the retry, you can able to write. For example, this condition is failing, so make it as one time, then it will be pass. Like that is there. Then we can able to run it as a net retry. Okay. So listener concept is the way of giving the on test failure. On during the test failure, it will give a message like test is failed. That's all. Listener will watch the listener will watch this case. If any case is failure, then that message will be through. That's all. Or otherwise, when the message is failed, you can give here as a screenshot command. I will show you. This is a screenshot. This is the way you want to take a screenshot. Okay. This is a 4-line command. It will take a screenshot. When the listener is watching watching any case, the time the case is failure, you want to take a web page screenshot, then this may be able to done here. Or otherwise in the retry also you can give. Okay.
The mostly use on the screenshot.
Screenshot on the use, APIs on the use of web page screenshot. When you need to take a screenshot of the any web page, you can use that command. Okay. Here, for example, this is a command, the facebook.com. After the facebook.com, the username will be typed. After this username, the text screenshot is on an interface like a JavaScript executor. Okay, this text screenshot and then the name TK and then this driver, overall driver will be taken as a screenshot. For example, I am running this program. Here you want to give the file location where you want to save. Okay. And then the output type is a file. Like that you want to give. That's all. This is a car. Just it's like a syntax. You don't want to memory all these things. You want to copy this and then you can able to paste it in at anywhere else. You want to have the memory in that take screenshot as interface. We are using it here. Like for scroll up, scroll down, the JavaScript executor is the an interface. Likewise, here the text screenshot is an interface. Once we run this program, we can able to know that the screenshot will be taken in the IMG one. Okay. The name Anusha was typed here. Okay. I think the location we want to go. We want to copy this location and want to go to the any other location here. Then you want to click on this enter. Go to the C user, users, Sharmi. Here, Sharmi OneDrive desktop. OneDrive desktop. Inside the desktop, screenshot is there. Screenshots. Yeah, here the IMG one. Inside the IMG one, the Anusha was kept. Okay. So if you are going to take another screenshot means, then you want to give the name is here and accept two. 2 or 28 and anything else. Then you can run this and it will take another screenshot. Then you can go to inside that location and then you can see it. Thus again it came. Okay. So since we seen this topic as a like a TestNG, NG stands for next generation. I will share the notes, okay? And we have seen the alert. This is an interface, okay? And JavaScript executor. JavaScript executor. It is one of the interface. Okay. And then now we have seen no take screenshot. This is also one of the interface. Okay. And any other interface we have seen? Boolean. Boolean is a data type. So these are the interfaces, and then select is a and WebDriver is also a one of the interface. Okay, and then select is a class, and then here edge driver is a class, and then Chrome driver is a class. These are the interview questions also. The interview will ask what are the things inside the what are types of classes you have seen means. Then you can tell that it is a edge driver, Chrome driver, Firefox driver. Like that you can able to tell. Select is also one of the class. Okay. And then these are the interfaces you have seen: alert, JavaScript executor. What are the interfaces you have seen? That the interview question they will ask you. From that time, you want to tell alert, JavaScript executor, take screenshot, WebDriver, like that you can able to tell. Okay. And in the TestNG here, before annotations, and then at test, and then at parameters, and then at after annotations. Okay. So this much we are seeing still now. Okay. So almost we are finishing too much. So please aware of all the topics. These questions will be asked in your interviews only. They are not asked beyond this. The person who was coming for say automation test engineer, they want to aware of those topics is mentioned here. Okay. Beyond this, from the Wednesday onwards, we will see the Cucumber. And then we want to see the Java topics. Inside the Java topics, the looping, for loop, if loop, and all we will see. Okay. And almost within 2 weeks, the classes will be finished. 2 weeks only, maximum. Which time, which date we have started the class? First Feb. No, what was the time?
12th February. मैंने 12th को join किया.
इन लोग फर्स्ट Feb का पहले चेंज कर दिया. तो बहुत दिन हो गया हम लोग इस महीना का अंदर खत्म कर दें. ठीक है. लोग जो उसके बाद प्रोजेक्ट देंगे, तो प्रोजेक्ट आप लोग देने के बाद सर्टिफिकेट देगा, तो याद रखने दो. तो प्रोजेक्ट को बराबर करिए. प्रोजेक्ट करने के लिए आप लोग पहले ये जो आप लोग कर रहा है इसको बराबर प्रैक्टिस करना चाहिए. सीख के प्रैक्टिस नहीं करे तो हम लोग का मुश्किल होगा, हमको सर्टिफिकेट नहीं मिलेगा. इधर पढ़ के क्या फायदा, सर्टिफिकेट क्या फायदा था. तो वो सर्टिफिकेट मिलने के लिए आप लोग प्रोजेक्ट को सबमिट करना है. बात समझ गया. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಫ್ರೀ TestNG one project, Cucumber one project, Java one project. 3 projects you want to submit. Project means what the program I am telling to do you want to do. Task I will give separately that you want to do fulfill. After placing in the group, this group. இங்க மேல notice. அதெல்லாம் வந்துட்டு group join பண்ணுவாங்க. From there they will arrange the placements. How can you join this group? You can join this group by the way of coming the certificate number. The certificate number only you can join the group. So without project submission, the certificate will not given. Certificate will not given means the placements will also not be. So that much important the live project for you guys. So you want to fulfill the project. Okay, thank you.